everyone, we're doing the next video and we're doing Super 6. This is the Premier League fixtures for week 21 and we're going to get started with Burnley, Southampton. And Burnley, as everyone knows, they have brilliant home playing, and I think they're a good team, Burnley. It's just that their away form is not good, but they're not away in this game, and Southampton have got problems scoring. 2-1 Burnley.
Right, I've gone for exactly the same score. Like you say, Burnley are very strong at home. Southampton have had too many matches. They've had to play in the EFL on Wednesday night against Liverpool, and they're missing their captain, Jose Con. So
No, only because he's handed in a transfer request, and they're going to say he's not going to play.
Yeah. All right, next one then.
Hull against Bournemouth. Hull, I think they're going to surprise Bournemouth. Actually, they were actually very, very good against Swansea, and Marco Silva, he's the right man. He's the right man to turn them around. I think he's going to be a hit. 1-1, my prediction.
Okay.
Roger.
I've gone for an away win, 2-1 to Bournemouth. I think Hull again played last night midweek, and they haven't got a big squad, so they're going to be really stretched to have 3 matches in about 7 or 8 days, because they played in the FA Cup last weekend. So I'm going to go for an away win to Bournemouth, 2-1.
Okay, Sunderland against Stoke. Stoke haven't won many recently, and David Moyes have turned Sunderland, it looks like, around. But Sunderland have been offered a little bit of money, or the stuff that they have left for the transfer window. So, Stoke, they're not been on the best of form recently. You have to say that. And Sunderland, they can't sign anyone. They're rejecting Defoe's bids, and 0-0 to me.
All right. I've actually gone for a draw, but 1-1. I think that Sunderland played very well at in their last home match in the Premier League against Liverpool. They got a draw.
Yep.
So in that case, it was 2-2 draw. So I'm going for a 1-1 draw, because I think both teams will concede goals because they're not the best defensively.
Swansea against Arsenal. Swansea have a new manager, Paul Clement, with his first win at Crystal Palace was 2-1, but with a loss later on against Hull for a 2-0. Now they're against Arsenal, who haven't been on the best of form, losing 3-0 to Bournemouth, but a wonderful comeback. And I just think Arsenal are just going to be too good for Swansea. 3-1 Arsenal.
So, funnily enough, I've gone for exactly the same score. I think Swansea will play better under Clements, but Arsenal are just very good against the weaker teams. So I think they'll score, but I think Arsenal will concede a goal as well, because they're not defensively, they're not the best. So
yeah.
3-1 to Arsenal.
Okay. Watford against Middlesbrough. Watford haven't been in the best of form, and Middlesbrough just can't seem to put the ball in the back of the net. Watford, they're a good team. Just need a little bit of improvement. Walter Mazzari needs to improve a little bit. And Middlesbrough, they're not scoring. They're just not scoring. I'm going to go for 1-1 draw.
I've gone for exactly the same.
Always the same.
Yeah, Watford are very good at home. Although they've actually lost a couple of players to the African Nations Cup. Middlesbrough are quite well organised, and I can't see them losing the game. They've had some quite good away results, even against some of the strongest.
Man City.
Yeah. So I've gone for a 1-1 draw.
West Ham against Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace lost to Swansea 2-1, and so I support Swansea. And I think Crystal Palace with Sam Allardyce are going to turn this around. But still, West Ham will be too good for them. And West Ham have Mikel Antonio's on form. You know, those players who are going to score goals for them. Those players like Payet. 2-1 West Ham.
I've actually gone for a 1-1 draw because I think both of these teams are not playing very well. West Ham's last home
Game,
match
yep.
was a 5-0 defeat to Man City.
I know.
The
Embarrassing.
Palace haven't been playing very well recently. They drew 0-0 at Bolton. But I think both teams will score because both teams are the opposition quite weak in defence. So I've gone for a 1-1 draw.
And yep, that is it.
Yep.
And I guess we'll be seeing you next time for the next week.
Yep.
And yeah, goodbye.